Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Guys, today is a beautiful spring day, beautiful day, and I'm so glad to be here with you guys. I hope all is well, and all is well here also. God is good, God is good. We got to be thankful. Just the fact that we are here today, it's a blessing, it's a blessing. So that's the reason we got to be thankful, guys. Guys, today what I'm going to do is a simple snack, something that you can use for parties. You can make it for your kids when they feel like eating a little snack, or anything you desire to do it for. And it's simple. I'm going to make some cocktail patties, and the little small patties that you can use, and for parties or any special event. And it's very simple, very easy. So guys, please bear with me and continue watching the video. To make the cocktail patties, first thing we're going to use is flour. And I'm going to pour some flour in here. Let me see if 2 cups is enough. I don't want to make too much because it's only for myself. So let me see how much I can get with 2 cups. If not, I'll add a little bit more. So yes, this is 2 cups. I think I'll add a little bit more. 2.5, let's say. 2.5. Okay, 2.5. Okay. So what I'm gonna add next is some baking powder. If you want, you can also buy the self-rising flour, but I use what I got. So I'm gonna put maybe one spoon of baking powder. 1 spoon of baking powder. Okay, so next what I'm going to do, here I have a cup of salt water. I am going to pour it in slowly in my flour, and I'm going to knead the flour. I add the salt water slowly. Gotta get down in there, guys. And what I'll do, I just knead the flour. I only use this amount because it's only for me, and I don't want to use a whole lot of flour and then it's going to go to waste. If I had more people, but it's only me, maybe one more person, but I'll see how many patties I can get from this. Can add a little bit more water. Guys, you gotta get down in there with your bare hands because it's kind of messy because of the flour. You want to get it real knit. So, and you gotta feel the texture also. Let me add some more flour because my hand gets very sticky. Okay, so this is the kind of texture I want, but I'm gonna keep kneading it until I get it to a more solid texture. Guys, this is what the dough looks like after I knit it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna let it sit and I'm gonna cover it and leave it there for maybe 1 hour. Let it sit and rise, and then we'll make our cocktail patties. Here I have the meat that is gonna go into my cocktail patties. I already seasoned it. What I did, I mixed the ground beef with some chicken. I chopped up the chicken really small. You can make the patties with the meat. You don't have to mix the meat. If you want to make a beef patty or a chicken patty separately, you can do that. But I decided to chop up the chicken and mix it with the ground beef, and I season it together. Also, if you want to make the chicken patty by itself, you can get the ground chicken at any retail, one of those large retail store that they have the ground chicken instead of chopping it up, which would be much easier. But I used what I had, and what I did, whatever chicken I had, I just chopped it up small and I mix it with the beef. So that's what I'm gonna cook right now to add to my cocktails. So here I have a pot with oil which I already greased, and I'm gonna add my meat in. Make sure we got everything in there and let it cook for a little bit. And that's the meat that I'm going to use for my cocktail patties. As I said before, you can make the chicken patty by itself or the beef patty by itself, but because I didn't have much of each meat, what I did, I just blend it together, and that's what I'm gonna add to my patties. So we're gonna leave this here, let it cook for a little bit, and then I'll be back with you guys. Okay guys, so in the meantime my meat is cooking. I'm gonna add some oil in a container, and then I add some turmeric. And that will be the liquid that I'm going to use to give the patties color, just to give it a little color. So I take a half a teaspoon of turmeric and I add it to the oil, and I'll mix it together. And that's going to be the base color for my patties. I'll mix it together. That's going to be the color of the patty. So I'll leave it sitting there for a little while. Let's check on the meat, see what's okay, the meat is done. So what I'll do, I'll just let it drain off. I'm going to take it out this pot, and I'm going to let it drain off. I'll let all the oil drain out. So, and then we're going to add this to the cocktail patty. Guys, so I took the meat out of that pot, and what I'll do, I'll let it sit in this strainer to let all the oil drain out. And then we're gonna work on the dough. So next step would be the dough. Okay, guys, what I'll do next is just add some flour to my cutting board. And guys, remember the dough that I knit before and I had it sitting? This is it. I'm gonna put it here, and we're gonna just work with it like this. So what I'll do, let me see what I'll do next. Just keep watching. So I am going to, what I'll do, I'll just cut it like this. Let me see how much I got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'll work with one at a time. And I have my rolling board. And this is what I'm gonna do. to really make the dough get flat. And let's see how flat we get it. Okay, so I think this is good. This is good. So what I'll do now is just add my meat. I'll just add my meat. Add a piece of chicken and some ground beef. Just add it in. And we take it like this. We're going to close it. Close it up. We get a fork and we close it up like this. Just cut around it. This is what it looks like, guys. This is what it looks like. See how pretty? So I'm gonna set it here. We'll work on the other one. Okay, so we're gonna add some more meat to this one. The patties, you can make it as large as you want, or depending on what size you want it. You make it, it's a choice. Make it how big or how small you want it. So we just close it up like this. Make sure all the corners are evenly together. We cut around it where we need to cut. Don't mind my oven, guys. I have something in the oven. So then we take the fork and we make sure that it's all closed. The fork is going to give it this beautiful design, and just make sure all the corners are closed. See, make sure. You have to have a lot of patience to do this, guy, because everything is so detailed. So this is what it looks like. Let's do it on both sides. Make sure that everything is okay. It's nice. Let's close this one. We'll leave this here. Then we go to the other one. We're gonna do the same thing. It's just a repetition you're doing. We just open it up with this. Make it really flat. Okay. We're gonna add the meat. It's better if you can get the ground chicken, because what it does, it's a much it's able to fit better in the dough. But as I said, I used what I had, and you know, in my opinion, it doesn't really matter because chicken is chicken, is going to taste the same way. But it's just that when you get it ground, you don't have chunks of meat in your mouth. So okay, so we're going to close it up with this. You use a fork. We're going to close up the ends. Make sure it's all sealed. Do it on both sides. This is what it looks like. Okay, next one. The flour that I put on the board is for the dough not to get really sticky, because you know the dough is soft. So the flour helps. So we just want to flatten it with this roller. See what I'm saying about getting it get stuck? That's why we add the flour to the board. But in any case, we just want to take it off and just add the meat. It's flat. See guys, it's flat. And close it up. Make sure that the edges are sealed up together, because you don't want the meat to slip through any opening. So that's why we use the fork, and we make sure that the edges are sealed. Not only does it seal it, but it gives it a nice look. We do it on both sides. How beautiful. And yes guys, this is what I'm going to continue doing, and then I'll come back with you guys to show you what's next. So I already greased my dish, and remember the turmeric with the oil that I mixed together. That's what I'm going to color my patty with. But before, I'll put some in the dish, because we want all the colors to be even on the cocktail patties. So we're going to put some in the dish. Okay, and then we want to start placing our patties in the dish, and we color it. This is what want to give the patty nice color. Make sure it's even out everywhere. As I say guys, you have to have a lot of patience to do this, because it's very detailed, and you know, you want it to come out really nice. Not only nice, but tasty also. Why I opted for the turmeric and the oil, because you know, they said that the all those coloring products have issues. So I don't know if the turmeric have any coloring in it, but in any case, I know turmeric is good for you. So I hope all of this fit in the dish. If not, I would have to put some in another dish. But let's see how this works. Okay guys, okay, so right I already based the coloring and the turmeric. I'm sorry, I am so sorry. I already based the cocktail patties with the turmeric oil, and what I'll do is just place it in the oven at 375 for 40 minutes. Okay guys, so it's in the oven. I'll put it at 375 for 40 minutes. So guys, the cocktail patties are all done, and it's looking good. Guys, I want to mention something to you. Next time, if you do make it, don't leave it in the oven for 40 minutes. Just leave it for 30 minutes, because what would happen, it would get too dry, overcooked. So 30 minutes is just fine. So as you guys can see, these are the cocktail patties. Just continue watching the video, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Guys, it's time to taste these patties and sample it, see what it tastes like. So this is the time. What time it is? It's taste time. So these are the patties, and this is what it looks like, guys. So as I said, guys, when you make it, don't leave it for 40 minutes in the oven, because what's going to happen is going to get too dry. And that's what's my mistake. I left it for 40 minutes. But in any case, 30 minutes is just good. And let's taste it, see what it tastes like. It tastes good. A little bit dry, but next time, 30 minutes is just good. That's what it looks like. The dough is very nice. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you guys in the next video.